Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. We've had a little break for the last couple of weeks. Just before Christmas, got the old COVID for the first time. That absolutely gave me a whack and a half. Well, still sort of getting over it, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, so yeah, we've had Christmas in between, and we went away for a little while, sort of did a little escape straight after Christmas, got the ferry down to France, and then drove down to the French Alps for a bit of skiing and snowboarding and a few beers and all the rest of it. Here's a little clip of that. Oh, well, that was a rude awakening. Morning. It is, what time is it? 3:30 a.m. and we are leaving the house and heading for the ferry. So journey starts now. Oh, day after Boxing Day. This is not good. Whose idea was this?
Less than 4 hours sleep, but we can do this. We're both driving.
We are going to Thollon on the French side of Lake Geneva. For a bit of skiing, snowboarding, not sure yet. It depends what bit of kit we're going to hire. We'll see when you get there. So anyway, we got to go for a ferry. We'll catch you in a bit. Yeah, and then we're back on it. Just going to go and pick up a ladder I've bought, which I'm considering adapting to make some sort of roof rack system for the van, mainly to hold the spotlights and any other bits and pieces that I'm doing. I'm going to go and get it. It's cheap. I may not use it. It's just I just saw it on Marketplace and thought, well, I'll just go and get it and go from there. So yeah, I'm gonna go pick up the ladder, and then I'm gonna pop back to the house, pick up then I built some new panels for the rear quarters by the wheel arches, and I've also fitted, well, Father Christmas came and brought some reenergise kit, so I fitted that to the board. I haven't filmed that because it's a bit boring, and it took me a long time. I did it slowly over the Christmas period, but anyway, we'll go and get that, and then I'll show you what it looks like. And then we'll head to the workshop, to the barn, and crack on and do some more on the van. Today's ceiling, I'm thinking, insulate the ceiling, put some more 25mm Celotex board up. Yeah, just about to catch the chain ferry from East Cowes over to West Cowes, which crosses the river. Yeah, and then on to pick up this ladder. See you in a minute. Back at the barn, got that ladder. Yeah, that's what I got. You know, for a tenner, it was worth getting. I might use it, I don't know. Like I say, I'm just going to try and build a frame for the edge of the roof rack, because obviously with the max air fan at the top there and stuff, I won't be able to open the vents with the existing roof bars that I've got. So it's just a bit of a change around. Right, back in the van. God, seems ages since I've been in here. But here we go. So this is what I've done over Christmas. So basically I have built this little setup. So that's my reenergise 3000 watt inverter, DC to DC charger, obviously the switches, fuses, blah 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 blah, all the bits and bobs. That's my domestic box for 12 volt systems. Yeah, so it's starting to get a bit dark in here now with all this dark carpet. Yeah, I've done that side as well. Just need to carpet around that window edge. This is new as well. So this is our fridge that we're going to be using. It's actually a fridge freezer. Let's pull it out a bit so I can open both doors. Yeah, so this is going to live under the seating area that's going to go roughly in this sort of place. This is the Delonda 95 litre, I think this is. This is the big boy, and this can be a fridge and freezer. You can set it so it's a fridge one side, or the whole thing's a fridge, or the whole thing's a freezer, whichever you want to do. Yeah, so next job, roof. Gotta get on with that. Need to get some insulation on that. Where is my insulation board? There we are. Got some more sheets of Celotex there, ready to go on there. And we're gonna crack on. So we need to get these all these covers I've put up here for the roof vents, lights. Get these off and start measuring up to insulate it. Time to crack on. Can't wait to get done. He can't wait to go home again. He's only just got you. But it's all good. Let's crack on, guys. Catch you in a minute. Having had a good look in here now and trying to work out where to start with this ceiling, I've realised I'm actually nowhere near fitting the ceiling yet. I've just run some conduit in these the channels, running a couple up across, so I can link any cables I want to move across the back end across. So that's okay. I think I'm going to insulate this cavity up in here now. Ready. I need to take all the covers off the skylights, ready to start getting wiring in place, and then think about the ceiling a bit later. It's just you only have a break and you come back and you go, oh, I'm just going to go back and put the ceiling up, and then you look at it and go, oh my god, there's so much more work to do first. So I'm currently carpeting the edges of the van. I've just done this one here now. I'm gonna cut this section out and then make a board that I'm gonna carpet to go over that, so we can access the panels for, you know, if I need to get to the bulbs and that sort of stuff, changing bulbs and everything else. So I'm just cutting another strip now, which I've just done, and that's ready for this side. Just need to sort out some cables first. I got the solar coming in here that goes up through to the solar panel on the roof, but I've bought a much longer extension lead for that, so I'm probably going to do away with that wire in a minute and run a new one that'll fit the whole thing, one piece, no joins, no. Yeah, that's the way forward. So yeah, that's my next job. Right, done a bit more. Doesn't look like I've done a lot, but I've insulated all inside these, inside this beam here. I'm leaving that piece there because I need access to the outside. I've obviously got the camera and braking piece, and I need access the back of that to fit the new reverse cameras. I'll put the wire in for that and run that to the front. I've just done this panel around the window there, fitted that. It's not perfect, but for the minute I'm just going to do it like that. I can always trim it and tidy it up a bit later on. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. I think I'm going to carpet that area now, get the carpet on there, get that done, and then what am I going to do then? Oh, I'm gonna probably fit the panel that fits along here. Got to fit the water hose onto there for the water tank, water filler. The water filler's on the other side of that. So if I can fit that, then that panel can go on, and then that's looking pretty good. We're getting somewhere. And then again, I keep thinking about doing this roof, but I'm nowhere near. So that's it for me today, guys. I've done what I wanted to do. Well, I wanted to do the ceiling, but you know, as I said, having a break from over Christmas and New Year, you forget what needs to be done. So, like I said, I'm miles away from the ceiling yet. I've done a few other bits. I've got a beam up there ready for the next piece of ceiling. I've measured all of the pieces of insulation to go in, so I can cut those ready. Somebody's bored out of his brains and wants to go home, so it's time to go home and somebody wants dinner. I think that's what that noise normally means. So what we've done today, I've put this panel in place just to make sure. I've put the IKEA beams across. I wanted just to make sure that they fitted and didn't get in the way, you know, on the edges of the board, and they're pretty much bang on both sides. So I'm quite glad about that. That was one thing I was worried about when you know, building them at home without any measurements. But yeah, so that's it. That's today done. The dog's had enough. I've had enough, and I'll be back in the morning. Hopefully, in the morning, do a bit more. Try and do the ceiling if I can, and with a bit of luck this video should go out to you this Sunday. So fingers crossed, as long as we can get it edited in time on Sunday, we'll get it out to you Sunday evening. So cheers, bye. Across the top here for the high level lockers, what do you call them? You know what I mean, the lockers are going across the top, storage things, doofuses. Anyway, yeah. Need to put the beams in for the supports for the lockers, the high level. Oh, for sake, what are they called? Yeah, so I've got to put the beams in for the supports to support the storage box. For sake, got to put the